Hello and welcome back. My name is Clara, and today I'm going to be starting out with the Osea Firming Primer Moisturizer. It's a 2-for-1 product. It works well under makeup. It helps with the pores and the fine lines. It's not greasy. It's just a really good base product. So for our eyes today, I'm going to start off with the e.l.f. Putty Primer, and I'm starting off with my eyes first in case the eyeshadow palette that I'm using has any fallout, and this way I can easily clean it up. So I'm going to apply that with a brush, and then I'm going to use my finger just to smooth out any of the lines, and this just helps with the discoloration on my eyelids. So the products that I'm going to use today are for my September Ipsy bag, and we're going to start off with this palette. It's the Orza Cameo Shimmer Eyeshadow Palette, and we're going to start off with a brown in this. It's the only matte color in the palette, and I'm going to buff that into the crease of my eye, just working in circular motions. So there we have the color. And then we're going to go off into the olive color that's in the palette. And it's a shimmer, so I'm going to go ahead and apply that using my finger. I learned it was the best way to apply this shimmer. And you have to work this color up to get the desired olive color or payoff like it looks in the pan. So there's applied to my eyes. So now I'm going to take the gold the gold color, and also apply that with my finger to the inner third of my eye. And I'm going to sweep that into the olive color just so that it blends together seamlessly without any harsh lines. And then I'm going to go back into the matte color, pick up some on my brush, and I'm just going to blend everything together. Again, so we have no harsh lines and everything just looks seamless. So for my foundation today, I'm going to use a combination of the Maybelline Matte and Poreless in 220 with the Estee Lauder in a Desert Beige, and these two mixed together is a nice combination, and I'm applying that with the e.l.f. Total Face Sponge. And for concealer today, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer in Light Sand just to cancel out under my eyes. For bronzing today, I'm going to use the Yenza bronzing base, and it comes with its own brush, which is very nice. And this is actually a very easy product to work with. It doesn't come out super dark to begin with. It is a color that you can really work up to the desired bronzing effect. It's a cream product, so it's very effortless to use. I really liked it, and I'm just applying that to my cheeks and then the perimeter of my forehead, my temples, and so on. And I'm also going to use the Tresique Color Contour Cheek Stick in Brazilian Bronze. I'm just gonna draw it on my face and to contour the nose and just a few dots on the forehead. And then I'm gonna blend that out also. And I'm going to go ahead and set everything down with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. And I'm just going to apply that to my under eyes to set my concealer first. And then I will be setting my whole face with this powder also. So at this point, I'm going to spritz my face with the Ciate London Everyday Vacay Spray just to melt the powders into my face. And then once it partially dries down, I'm going to take my sponge and just press everything into the face just to melt everything in. And then for my eyebrows today, I'm going to use this by Item, the Brow Trowel in medium brown. Okay, so now I'm going to curl my lashes and I'm going to heat up my eyelash curler just so that my lashes stay curled. Make sure to test it. Make sure it's not too hot, otherwise you will burn yourself. And just curl your lashes as you would. Now, for me to keep my curl all day, I do use a waterproof mascara and I'll be using 3. I'm going to start off with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara, and I like this one for the lengthening properties that it has. And then I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift, and this also gives me a length, but it gives me more of a volume effect. And then lastly, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Lash Discovery. And I like this one because the wand is so small that I can get into the inner corner of my eye and the outer corner of my eye to make sure I coat all of the lashes. And there's my lashes with and without. All set. So to set the contour, I'm going to use the Pacifica Duo in Desert Sunset. This is a matte. So I'm going to start off with the bronzer. I am going to use the blush that's in the palette, and it's a matte. I believe it's very pretty. It is very pigmented, so a little of it goes a very long way. And for highlighter today, I am going to go in with the Real Her Confidence in My Glow, and it's just a beautiful highlight. It melted into the skin beautifully, and I'm just going to apply that to the high points of my cheeks, and I'm also going to add some to the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose. Just where the light would hit. And then just going over with my sponge just to melt it in. Now going back to the palette that we use for our eyes, I'm going to finish up the lower lash line. So I am going to add some black liner to my waterline, and this is from Mally Beauty. And just their black eyeliner. I was trying to look up and not cry. It was making my eyes sort of water, but it just really brought everything together. And adding some lower lash mascara. And then I'm just going to take my eyeshadow brush and just sweep through that top color just one more time, just to make sure it's all blended through. And to set my brows so they stay in place all day, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Wow Brow Gel in Neutral Brown, and I'm just lightly sweeping it through my brows, and it makes them fluffy, and it sets them in place and just fills in any sparse areas that I may have missed. And then for my lips today, I'm going to use this nude lip liner from Italia Cosmetics. And I'm not only going to line my lips, but I'm also going to fill them in with this color. And it's just a nude color. It's beautiful. It's creamy, and it wears very nicely all day. Okay, so here's applied. Went ahead and did my hair, added my earrings, and this is the final look. Thank you guys for clicking and for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and give it a like, and until next time, bye.